Hello, I'm James, and I would like to demonstrate today on how to perform system defrag or optimization as Windows 10 is referring to. Okay, so the first thing we do is we go to the Start menu again, and we will scroll all the way down to Windows System. Then we will go and click on Control Panel. Once we bring up the control panel, the next thing we want to do is click on System and Security and scroll down from there, go to Administrative Tools and click on Defragment and Optimize your drives, which is this one. Okay, so now we have this dialog box that says Optimize Drives. For drive C, it says it's a solid state drive. It was last defrag on August 3rd, and it says optimization not available. Okay, so this is what happens when you have solid state drives, because of the fact that optimization and defragging solid state drives is not recommended as much as you would with a spinning disk. If you have problems where you are receiving a message after this phrase that the system is 1, 3, 10% fragmented, or it needs optimization, this is what we can do. What we would do is we would close this box out. We are going to minimize this control panel box. We are going to go back into the Start menu. We're going to scroll down until we come up to Windows System again. Now what we're looking for this time is we're looking for the command prompt. It's the very first listing under Windows System. And what we want to do is run it as administrator, so we would right click it, highlight the More tab, and then click on Run as Administrator. We will get this box that comes up that says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes, we do, so we'll click on that. And now we have the control prompt, or command prompt, my bad. Okay, so what we want to do here to defrag drive C, even though it says it's not, optimization is not available, what we want to do is type in defrag, and before we actually do it, we want to find out what our options are. So the command is defrag space / followed by the question mark. Then what we get are all of these options and parameters we can use. You can go through every single one of them and look at them, and you can choose the commands you want the computer to run when it defrags. So I think what we'll do for this demonstration is we will work on both U and V. We want to print the progress of the operation on the screen, and we also want to print the verbose output containing the fragmentation statistics. So we want to see what it's going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to press the arrow up key, because that will bring up the very last command that was used. We will type C for the C drive, then we will type a space, then a /, then the letter U, then another space, another /, then the letter V, and then we will hit enter. And now it is completing the analysis. The pre-optimization report is there. We have that listed. The defragmentation process is running now, and which may take a while. As I had mentioned, on spinning disks, defragging the hard drive is more of a necessity than it is for solid state drives, because a solid state drive is similar to a flash drive. when information is put on the solid state drive, it's put on there in a space or spot that doesn't waste any other space. So I see we're at 28% right now, 29%, 30%. As I had mentioned, this will probably take a while. Depending on how big the hard drive is and depending on how much information you have on there. And now it's going. But you can look at this printout and you can see how big the hard drive is. You can see the use space. You can see the fragmented spaces. 5%. Fragments per file is 1.07. Movable files are many. And you can go right down the list here and you can get an idea of what's on that hard drive and how everything is set and how everything is placed on there. And as far as fragmented folders and folder fragments and things like that, there's a lot of information that you can use while doing this. But this is for Windows 10, and I think it still works for Windows 8.1 if you have a solid state drive, and Windows 8, or any actually, if you have a solid state drive and you get that message where optimization is not available in the control panel, which is back here. Then you could still use this process going to the command prompt. Whereas, like I had mentioned, I have a storage drive connected to this PC, which I can actually defragment, and that will defragment as normal. This dialog box you'll see in Windows 7, you'll see it in Windows Vista, you'll see it in Windows 8.1, Windows 8. So it's not something really new to Windows 10. And it looks like pass 1 is 96% complete. This is something that hopefully doesn't take too long for the demonstration purposes, but another point I would like to mention is that the defragment process will perform more than one pass. While that's doing that, we can scroll back up here and we can read through some of these. The first one is A, which performs an analysis on the specified volumes. The letter C will perform the operation on all volumes. D performs traditional defrag. E performs the operation on all volumes except those specified. G optimizes the storage tiers on the specified volumes. H runs the operation at normal priority level, which the default is low. I space N is the tier optimization, would run for at most number of seconds on each volume. K performs the slab consolidation on the specified volumes. L performs the retrim on the specified volumes. M with the N runs the operation on each volume in parallel in the background at most N threads optimize the storage tiers in parallel. O performs the proper optimization for each media type. T tracks an operation already in progress on the specified volume. U is what I selected, was print the progress of the operation on the screen. V, which is another option I selected, print verbose output containing the fragmentation statistics. And X performs free space consolidation on the specified volumes. So it gives you some options of what to do. And I see it is still going. So I think what we're going to do is I think I'm going to conclude this demonstration. The main thing I wanted to show you was right here where it says defrag C, then the other two commands to print the output, because this will allow you to perform this action when you have solid state drives and you cannot go through the dashboard and control panel and effectively perform these actions here. So thank you very much for watching. This is going to take a while. I will not take up any more of your time. Thank you.